Thank you. Top 5. He was arrested last Sunday when we were doing 6 Views Uncut. Like we dropped the news that day. He was arrested for a whole bunch of charges, including like accessory to a murder.
That was the big one.
Yeah, that's the big one. Like,
what gets me tripping is they didn't make no announcements of anybody being arrested for actually committing the murder, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yo, your face is straight. Like,
also, quick fast to add some info because he showed up in court already, I think, a couple days ago from when we're recording this. But he's supposed to be back in court for like the people who care and stuff like that, like it's his fan base and stuff. He's back in court on the 28th of this month.
At the end of the month, basically.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, well.
I don't think we should be putting that out there. It's not funny, but we shouldn't be. Well, anyways, yeah, it's already out.
I'll timestamp it.
But yeah, I mean, shoot. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck.
Like, no, we don't wish jail on nobody. And
it goes from the Globe and Mail. Isn't that look he was getting that, and then the narrative's been switched on him.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he was trying to turn it around and make sure, that's not what it is. It's just the music, and this helps make music sell. But the fact that he's been arrested, and then I've seen all these blog sites, they're just like going at him.
Yeah, there's a lot of mixed reviews in the comments, right? Like any blog post that posts it, like when I go through even our own comments and stuff, like this is one thing. And I know like he's a very polarizing figure. It's either you love him or you fucking hate him, right? For a lot of people. However, I don't wish jail on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I also want to say RIP to the victim and condolences to the family.
Fact though.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? The victim of whoever is the alleged
man
murderer
that got shot in Falstaff.
Yeah,
they're saying it's connected to, Jane and Falstaff.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to his underground to park. What was an accounting student?
Mm-hmm.
But so they arrested him with accessory, but they didn't announce any arrests for the actual murder. Not that I know of, anyways.
I didn't hear anything on that either.
Right? So that's kind of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
How do you arrest someone for accessory to a murder if you haven't even arrested the person charged from like that who committed the murder?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to put any allegeds or stories.
I'm not. I'm just.
I know. I'm saying.
But it's a good point, though.
I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking to myself. I'm just thinking out loud, like, yo, how is that? Like, how is that possible?
Well, we all, maybe not to the degree of this type of charge, but we're all guys who've been through the legal system in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Like, there's like a lot of different questions that come up when you got a case, like to make sure that it can, like, it's just going to stick on me because is this? What about this? What about this? What about this?
Yeah, you're always thinking about what your course of action is.
Yeah, and your lawyer is supposed to be doing all of that to make sure also that, they can bring all of the points to make sure that they prove your innocence. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, and it's like far left to that stuff. We know like he obviously trolls and he does a lot of that stuff.
Right.
Do police even allow him to go to general population, fam?
They can't force you to sign it. They can't force you.
I know they can't force you, but a situation like that, and like I'm just like I'm going out on a limb, just going random. But I'm just saying, like, fam,
they can't.
If any of the police know who he is,
they can't.
They can't force you.
It's like
at the end of the day, they can't force you. They can make recommendation. Yeah. They can ask, but unless you physically ask for protection. They're not getting no protection. Yo, General Papa, go.
But it's like kind of like you're just throwing them to the wolves.
But that's what jail is.
Prodigy, RIP Prodigy, was in General Pop.
That's what jail is,
but
bro.
Prodigy, yes, he
was a little nigga.
He was. It's not even that he was a little nigga. I'm just saying the fact that it was just like Prodigy had a little bit more respect on a rap level.
Yeah, but
where they treated him a different way. Whereas Top 5. And we just know how Toronto is in general.
Police are gonna look at is see he's a suspect and a charge. They could care less if he's a rapper.
True.
Right? So they're thinking to themselves, yeah, we did our job, locked him up, right?
Yeah.
Put him in jail. That's our job. We don't care if he goes protective or not, or if he goes general pop. We don't give a fuck. That's not our position. We don't give a fuck.
I hear you. No, I hear
That's
you.
on him to choose. In the same way, when you go there, unless you've been there before, then they're not gonna. But if you're they're gonna tell you no.
Because I don't. Sorry to cut you. I just don't know. Like I'm trying to think if we've ever had a situation like this. Like he's just like Friday said. He's such a polarizing figure that I don't remember somebody like this going to jail now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
at the end of the day, like I think he goes general pop.
I think so too.
Right, general pop. That's
unless he cracks.
Unless you ask for protection, they're not giving you no protection. They're putting you in there with everybody that comes in that night. So whether you have a beef or not, that's up to you to deal with.
And
you understand what I'm saying?
And there was also, I mentioned on a live about STG, right?
Yeah.
And I completely fucked up like the term because I was saying that is when they take the street gangs, and not to say that he's part of a street gang, right? But when they take those people and they separate them, but it's actually somebody from the comment gang hit me in the DMs and said he reminded me is when they put people together.
Yeah, the same gang.
So they look at you. So what they do is they don't really put you together, but they'll watch who you're with. So they'll watch and see, oh, okay, you're chilling with
suspected gang member.
Yeah, so you're chilling with people from not just Rexdale, or you're chilling with people from wherever, like wherever it is, Scarborough.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, all right, so you're in whatever set gang, whatever. And then they'll be like, all right, so we know you're a part of a gang, so we'll deal with you a certain way, or we know not to put you in a certain jail that has a certain amount of other people. Like,
yeah, because it makes it safer for the prisoner as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they got to make sure that they keep the inmate alive.
That's going back to my point, though. Like, at the same time, yes, you don't care, but at the same time, you're not going to throw them to the wolves where it's just like something's going to happen. They don't care.
It's not about that. It's about numbers. It's about space. It's where they can go. You understand what I'm saying? It's where you can go. And then it's like he might, sometimes the way that how the Don used to work, you could come in on a bullpen and see a man there in the bullpen, and the man will be like, yo, sir, let this guy come up on my range.
Yeah.
And then they'll let you go up on that range because for some, okay, well, you feel like you have some type of safety or whatever, this person. So they want to, in some way, try to make it a little bit easier for you because the situation you're in is fucked up. You're in jail, especially if it's your first time.
And also,
I'm not saying it's his first time, but
and then not to cut you off, but also depending on how you're dealing with the guardie when you're in A&D.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're being a piece of shit, A&D's the A&D guard's gonna get one for you. Yeah,
send you to the jungle.
Yeah, that's right. Jungle range.
Oh, we got a range for you.
Yeah, we got a range for you. Want to act tough? Cool.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Here you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's the worst if you come in late night, and then they just crack a cell and throw you in a cell on a range.
It's kind of better though.
No, those ones are worse because in the morning you don't know what you're getting up to, bro. You don't know the set of wolves you're getting into. You understand what I'm saying?
I'll give you all a quick story.
Think about it. Like 9:30, they're locked up. Man's locked up. The range is black. All of a sudden, they just hear the thing crack and they say, yo, crack a cell and whatever.
True.
And they just throw you on the range, right? And they close the door because that's the only place they can put you for the night.
Yeah.
Usually, you don't stay on that range. Usually, they move you in the morning or by fluke of nature of God or whatever. He made it. He knows someone. He's good. He can stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, sorry, really quick before you get to your point. If you want, as soon as you come in, you can walk out. If you come into a range, you can walk out, but that's your only, if you're fresh, right? So if you're just coming in and you see it and you're just like, whoa. You can just walk the fuck out the range and be like, yo, you can't put me here. And they'll move you. But I'm not too sure what happens after that move.
That's a PC move, bro.
So
they're
gonna probably take you to PC.
No. You'll go to General Pop. You'll go to another General Pop.
Another unit. I guess maybe you get 1-2 strike. If you're
just shitty everywhere,
all I know,
every range.
I think you only get it once though.
All I know is anytime I ended up incarcerated, they put me on a range. I didn't have no say on where I was going. Maybe in A&D, like I said, I see my one brethren or something. Man, okay, come up. Can you come up to our range? And then, okay, boom. And then that's where I landed. That's where I was.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But other times, it's like, they just throw you in. There you go, bro.
So I'll give you a quick jail story before we get to our break and shit. And shout out to fucking Gilly and Wallow 267. They usually have their stories from the cell. Right, I'll give you one of mine. Right, just how you're talking about when you just get in at nighttime.
Yeah.
Right, I came in off of nighttime going for court late night. Right,
Yeah.
so I'm finally on the fucking range that I'm going to be going to. They don't know who the fuck it is. The guard has me at the fucking end of the thing, and this is the Dawn. Okay, the Dawn has the long range.
Yeah,
right?
18 cells.
1 to 18. I get and 1 and 18. Just for the people who don't know, those are the waste man cells.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see the TVs, nothing from there.
Do nothing.
Right? I get to the end of the fucking range, right? I think this is like probably 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Right? They're like, throw him in cell 1.
Because they don't know nothing at that point. They don't know who it is. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
The safest bet is
Throw him in cell 1.
Throw him in 1 or 18. Yeah, that's the. Or you know what? You might be like, hold on. Someone might look and say, yo, who's that? Because they might catch you coming when you're walking down. Oh, yo, bring him in my cell.
But nobody caught me, right?
Yeah. So other than that, yeah, you're ending up into the morning.
I wake up in the morning now, right? And I see my brethren, and shout out to him if he's watching this, Pistol, okay? Little white guy. He's like, Friday, is that you? Yo, what are you doing in here? Yo, bitch, yo, man, then why do you guys have this guy in cell 1? Yo, what go on? You don't know this guy in real Toronto? Got me right. Actually, I went to cell 16 after that.
That's not that bad. Still, 16 is a TV cell. 16 is a TV cell, bro.
Fam, I had a remote.
Yo, that's a TV cell. 16,
yeah,
that's a TV cell, bro.
That's me too.
That's a TV cell, bro.
Monday night we're watching wrestling still.
6, that's
But yeah,
another
not-
TV
see,
cell.
Well, I've never been to the Don,
That's
but you
the
see in
end
the
of my
Hercs,
I'm talking about the Don. I'm talking about the Don.
yeah, but
But
they'll
knock on
talk.
wood, man.
Now when you come in, they'll ask you to be like, "Yo, where you
Me
from?
no
What you
want-
do?" Then I
No,
do beer
me
questions.
no want
fam.
go.
You come in with anything? You have
Oh,
anything?
that's a standard question
that's
since
standard.
the 90s, bro. That's a standard question from the 90s. You have anything?
You have anything?
You have anything? Bro, even if you have fucking crumbs in your pocket, bro. You
You're
have
alive.
anything, bro?
You're alive. You have anything? What,
Bro.
I'm not going to tell you the story about the guy who stuffed the bogey up his ass before he got
Oh.
when the boy them were coming up the stairs. We'll say that for another time. But back to top 5. If, let's say, perfect world, everything goes through, he comes out scot-free. Okay, and I'm not talking about like right now, like you'll just see him on road all of a sudden, because I know a whole bunch of people got opinions about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm talking about like at the end of the day, let's say 6 months from now, a year from now, with all the legal proceedings and all that type of shit. Scot-free. What happens with his career?
It all depends. He drops a banger, or it's a sticky situation because music is finicky, right? So
Is he solidity as the guy? He's on record as saying now 22 years old. Everything done now, let's say, and he's 23. You just fucking beat a fucking M case. You're back on road. In my opinion, he's the fucking guy. He's taking over the fucking rap scene, bro.
Here's the thing. He can't be the guy.
Tell me why not.
Because unfortunately, with a situation like that, I don't think the boydom would allow him to be.
I think that's
But
why
he
they
beats
went
the
for
shit.
it.
Like, if he beats the shit.
But even if you beat it, you know what I'm thinking, right? Marlo.
Mhm.
Marlo beat his shit, but you can't be the guy anymore, though.
They'll just be on you forever.
Like you think you're gonna,
No,
you think
you
he's
think
gonna
you're
be
gonna
coming
get
out
back,
with songs
yeah.
with like 2 cases and stuff. That's what we don't like the op shit. We know what the music he makes. Unfortunately, the trolling and all that shit. That's what makes the music so whatever.
Entertaining.
Yeah. So okay, you beat it and you make the same music. Cops are gonna fucking come for you regardless. They're gonna look for a reason to come for you. So it's like you have to change up your style. Maybe I'm on record for saying he can make a hit song. Like I'm not denying he can make a hit song,
I
but
think they just want
do
to
the
fuck up his
people
money.
like that if he starts just making girl songs and you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think the boy them seen him on the news.
Yeah.
They say, yo, this guy's about ready to take flight. I'm gonna pump some brakes on him.
Nope.
Let's pump his brakes.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened.
Before he gets to the States.
That's what I think happened. They say, yo, let's give him the pump brakes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're getting national news coverage. the kind we don't like. You know, you're trying to look positive.
It's like
and
the belly.
switch-
I don't like that.
Like that
right?
shit,
Exactly.
that
The
shit.
boy themselves. Oh, really? Okay. Cool.
Don't like that.
Bam. And then what happened? Literally a week later, from the the CB
The news, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Literally. But yeah, man. Hold your head to top 5. RIP to the victim, as well
For
as
sure.
condolences to the family,
for
because
sure.
people were eating my
100%.
back out in the comments about not mentioning that. So I want to make sure to mention that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?